I just got Hello Kitty Island Adventure Deluxe Edition yesterday, and I've already played it for 9 consecutive hours, so let's talk about it. First things first, addressing the elephant in the room. Yes, the game is very much like Animal Crossing, but it's different enough that it's still a different gaming experience. It is not an Animal Crossing knockoff. The game has a really cute art style and a good soundtrack too. The visuals and the audio are honestly the main place where it's a lot like Animal Crossing. Cutesy little characters in a cutesy little cartoon world with funky fun music. I do like the fact that it has separate settings for sound effect volume and music volume, and you can adjust that to your liking. The gameplay is where it really shines and sets itself apart from Animal Crossing. Yeah, you're on this island, you're having an adventure just like New Horizons, but you're there because you were invited under mysterious circumstances to this weird amusement park, and then the plane crashes, and you're all stuck on this weird amusement park island, and there's no one else there, and your party is separated. You have to go and find the other Sanrio characters, but they're behind these barriers, and you have to unlock gates, and you have to build bridges, you have to find flippers to be able to swim. And I haven't gotten this far, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be an underwater portion. You could see on the cover how they have these mermaid tails and they are underwater. We're going underwater. There's quests that I have to complete, and they each have their own stories connected to them, and they help me unlock parts of the map bit by bit. And the goal list also has the option to show a guide. It's this little orb of light that will lead you to whatever you need to complete the goal. I usually have it turned off because the quests are intuitive enough that I haven't really needed it. They also have these little mini games all over the map. Those are harder than you think. I have failed them a fair number of times, and there's a lot of them because the map is huge. It is massive. I just had to change the settings on my camera real quick, but because I got the physical copy of the deluxe edition, it came with this poster, and the back of the poster has the map. Look how huge this is. Oh my god, this is massive. You start the game in this little tiny area here, and so far I have unlocked all of this, part of this, and part of this. I haven't even gotten to these areas over here. 9 hours of playing and I haven't even unlocked the full map yet. But you don't always have to traverse the map by foot because there's teleporters that you have to find and activate. Once they're activated, they will allow you to travel all over the map with ease. I've been obsessed with this rainbow under eye ever since I realized how easy it is to do. And there's little secrets sprinkled all over the world of the game. Of course, there's the typical forageables that you use for crafting, but there's also little treasure chests all around, some of which I haven't been able to open yet because they need special keys that I don't have. There's also a decorating component. They want you to decorate your own cabin and decorate cabins for visitors. The crafting, cooking, and bug mechanics are a lot like Animal Crossing, but I like them more, actually. The bug catching is so much easier. The only times I've missed a bug is when I didn't have my net equipped. I really like the cooking mechanic because you don't need recipes. You could make your own. You could kind of, not make them, you could unlock them by just throwing 2 ingredients in a bowl and seeing what they make, and then you've unlocked the recipe. Now, no game is perfect. Of course, there's going to be some things I don't like as much as everything else. I don't like the fixed camera. It's not fixed like the way it is in Animal Crossing. It moves. You just aren't the one that gets to move it. And sometimes it moves into places where you end up in a funky position and you can't tell what's going on around you. And sometimes you can't even find your way out. You're just stuck. Thankfully, when that happens, the game is pretty good at detecting you're somewhere you shouldn't be. The screen will go black for a second, and then you'll be spawned in somewhere where you can actually move. And it's not somewhere random, it's like the closest safe space to where you got stuck. And you have reason to traverse around the map a lot, to return to the areas you've unlocked. You're never going to be going somewhere just once, which is why the teleporters are... Thank you. Another thing I've had problems with is just minor lag, like the game freezes for like a millisecond, or you could see things loading in at the corner of the screen when you enter a new area. It's not that big of a deal, it just happens a lot. And it might just be because my Switch is so old. It's a V1, very first model, like release day, drop day model. It might run a lot better on PC. The The final thing that I have a bit of a grievance with is the controls. Sometimes the controls can be a bit janky. You could get stuck on rocks while trying to get around palm trees. And there's sections where you have to like kind of parkour your way up. You'll get stuck and it's annoying, but again, the game is really good about seeing when you get stuck and immediately respawning you. Overall, the cons of this game are so far outweighed by the pros. If you are wondering if this game is worth the $60, it absolutely is. I am in love with it. I played it for 9 consecutive hours yesterday, and I can't wait to play it again today after therapy. It's just, I love it. The comparisons to Animal Crossing aren't an insult. It is up there with Animal Crossing in terms of quality and fun and just... If you love Animal Crossing, you'll love Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And keep in mind, this is Deluxe Edition. There's a cheaper version you could get if you aren't ready to shill out $60. I don't remember the exact price, but then you could get the Deluxe Content Pack as a DLC if you change your mind. That is another huge pro. You don't have to jump straight in and get the Deluxe Edition the way I did. I just knew I was going to love it, so I was just like, screw it, might as well. And I do love it. I love everything about it. It is my new favorite game. And if there's any other pieces of media you want me to talk about while doing my makeup, drop their titles in the comments below and maybe I'll get around to it. It depends on if I've actually consumed that media or not. Anyway, I hope you liked this video and maybe I'll make more like it if you want it. I don't know. Bye.